black hole?
I think it's gonna be cool. That's not really my focus this week. Uh, but I've seen plenty pictures of it, so it's gonna be good. But I'm just kind of focused on the game and just ready to get there and get it started for real.
Next question's from Luke Johnson.
Yeah, is it you have to like catch yourself from saying Oakland Raiders when you're thinking about them? Just for you having played there with the organization.
Yeah, I do actually. Especially when you're studying film, they got them listed as the Las Vegas Raiders now, and every time I scroll through the film, I'm looking for because it's in alphabetical order. So every time I scroll through the film, I'm looking for the Oakland Raiders when they have it listed as the Las Vegas Raiders. So it's definitely something to get used to. Just like every other name change in the league from past years. So
Next question's from Amos Morale.
Yeah, kind of leading up to the game last week, you talked a lot about how much more comfortable you felt in the offense, and we kind of got a chance to see that. Is that kind of how you were used on Sunday? What we can expect from you moving forward?
um, I sure do hope so, and even more. Um, there was a lot of plays that we didn't even get to last Sunday, and uh, that just shows you kind of how the game was going. But each week in and week out, you just want to continue to get better, and that's how the game goes. Keep going and playing your best ball going into December and through the playoffs. So, me and Drew will continue to build our rapport and just keep working on things, keep talking things out, and just keep improving.
Next one's from Nick Underhill.
Garrett, what is Mike Thomas's just his presence on the field do for the offense as far as opening things up for other players and things like that?
Um, his presence is huge. I mean, you got the number one receiver in the league, and defenses have to pay attention to that. They have to take that into account. That's what they prepare for all week. So uh, when we go into the game, a lot of times we don't even know what type of coverage Mike is going to draw or how they're going to play him. But that also leaves an opportunity for us to be able to go out there and shine because of the attention that Mike does draw. Um, so, him being the best receiver, that just helps everybody else out. And not only that, but, his intensity and his route running, everything that he brings to the game, it's like having another giant on the backside of everything.
Next question's from Luke Johnson.
Jared, I think maybe you're going to be the only guy on the field who's played with both Gruden and Peyton. I'm just curious if there's any kind of similarities between those two since they kind of have a history between them as well.
Yeah, both of them are intense as hell. Both of them bring their own juice. Uh, they love watching film. Both of them will sit there and watch film all day, and they're always, both offensive minded and always trying to figure out the best plays. They'll sit up there all night and just try to figure out the best plays that they can have on Sunday. And I think they're both two of uh, the more well-prepped offensive coaches that I've had in this league. Going into a game, you're going to know exactly what you want uh, and what they're expecting of you as well to go out there and run during the game. So both of them are well prepared. They come from the same tree, so that really doesn't surprise me a lot.
Um, did that is it any kind of I don't know the word I'm looking for here, but you've had some of your best seasons with those two guys as coaches. What is it about kind of their offensive minds that makes it so they're using the guys to the best of their ability?
I think it's just that. I think it's their offensive minds. A lot of times you'll have, like in the past, I've had head coaches that were defensive-minded coaches, right? So the focus, or head coaches, so the focus really wasn't, uh, a lot of times it wasn't on offense, it was on defense. They just had an offensive coordinator. So when you have a head coach and their specialty is offense, I think it changes the whole game up. I think they understand more how the tight end is an asset and how important the tight end is in the all-around aspect of the game and the things that you need to use them for. Because, the tight end does a lot on offense. So I think they really understand that, and they can see that, and they can use that as a weapon in their arsenal.
Next one's from Nick Underhill.
Mike's the guy that everybody talks about, but do you guys feel like, weapons 2 to 4 or 5 with you, Emmanuel Sanders, Alvin, do you feel like you guys have a really good group outside of Mike, even though he's the guy everybody talks about?
Yeah, for sure. I like our team up against anybody in the league in terms of receivers and preparation and quarterback. It's definitely unfortunate that Mike's not playing, but it's next man up. Guys have to be prepared. They're not going to cancel the game because Mike is not playing, so guys still have to step up and be prepared. You got Traquan, you got Shorty, you got Emmanuel, you got LJ. We got guys that can go out there and make plays, so I'm not really worried about that. You just got to be prepared when your number's called on Sunday, and that's what we're preparing for now.
Last question's from Amy Just.
Yeah, circling back to Luke's question about Sean and Jon, you laughed in the middle of your answer. Was there something specifically that came to mind when you were thinking about those two?
Both of them crazy, man. They both. You don't want to be in their way on game day, I tell you. They gonna let the referees hear it for sure. Both of them. Yeah, they definitely gonna let the referees hear it. So just don't be near them on game day. Just stay in your lane.
All right, we should be all set. Thank you, Jared.
All right, y'all have a good one.